flying to Melbourne. Then Nanny and Poppy are going to pick us up to drive to Ballarat. Ryan and I are running a half marathon tomorrow morning. And it's also Ryan's birthday tomorrow, so this is a birthday trip, which is fun. So we're bringing the whole family. Sushi for lunch. Is everyone ready to take off? Hey. Ballarat, hectic traffic, so everyone is here. Now we're just going to go to reception, check in. Nanny and Poppy picked us up, car is full.
Why are you so naughty?
Why, what?
Why are you so naughty?
I'm not so naughty. Am I really so naughty?
Nanny, could you do a volcano thing where we climb up a mountain to see?
And your name is? Last name Gregson. Socks, yeah, another pair of socks, eh? Just make sure this one goes in the front. This is the tiny chip. I don't have a landing gear.
Oh yeah, chip on the front.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Did you ask his permission? If you want.
Yeah, we'll have to get you signed something.
Oh, the pressure. No worries. And I'll write your name down here. It's the same thing when you get over there. You'll be able to go into the
Great,
elite zone.
thank you so much.
No worries, guys. Well, all the best. Have a good run. Thanks very much. You will.
Yeah, let's hope. Is the weather meant to be good?
Weather's been, well, it depends on what you call good. About 10 or 11 degrees. That's good.
I only care about wind.
Yeah. A little bit of wind, maybe. Yeah. Don't ask for too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Very protective.
Yeah. Around that lake. Thank you. Alright, with some familiar faces from last week. Louise Wellings.
She brushed my hair.
Yeah, it looks good. We've also got Stewie and Ryan from last Friday. They've come back to defend their own titles, but over the half marathon. We just drove the course to check out all the important bits, but I have had my head in my phone the whole time, so I'm relying on a debrief from Eloise. Essentially, we just go around a really windy...
Also didn't listen. I mean, after last week, we would have...
Yeah, you'd think. I just heard a lot about a windy lake and a hill that we start on.
Downhill.
The downhill that we end on, so... You know, if I think of me before kids, race morning was kind of this really tense, structured, scheduled morning where I would have had everything, you know, to the minute scheduled out and I would have followed it perfectly. Whereas now, I always bring my kids to my races. It's something where I can find my own peace. And I'm so comfortable when they're around. So even though it is a bit chaotic and I feel like I'm kind of juggling a few balls in the air, one, it takes my mind off race nerves, and two, it just keeps me in the moment that running is fun and it's exciting and it is my job, but it is the backseat to, you know, what I am most proud of, and that's being a mum and a family person. So yeah, I'm really lucky that I get opportunities like this to have my whole family together prepping for a race, but race morning now is so different to what it used to be, but in a really good, different way. Oh, someone's already yawning.
Run well. Down until you'll get
I hope so. That's the plan. She'll be good, okay? Don't be crazy.
Good job. Good job.
Initially, I went in hoping I had a PB in me. My PB is 70.08, but I had to readjust expectations pretty quickly when I saw the wind picking up. And I also didn't know you kind of started on an incline. So I wanted to start conservatively. I wanted to feel the pace, find a good group, and just adjust. And I think I actually did that really, really well. The first 2-3K, my pace was a bit fluctuating, and I was trying to work out what pace group was the one that I would fit into. And there was a moment kind of at about 4K where I had to really run a fast K to latch onto a group of men. But once I did that, I found my spot for the next, 10, 15K. So it's just about feeling what you know you're capable of holding for 21K. And I think as an experienced runner, we do get good at knowing at the 8K mark, can I hold this pace till 21K? And, I did that reasonably well today and left just a little bit in the tank for when, I wanted to just push home. The lake was a really tricky part of the race because not only was it tough conditions, it came at the toughest part of the race. They say in a half marathon, anything around that 14, 15K is where you really start hurting, even on a perfect course. So running around the lake around that time, I felt my group also fall apart, which mentally you start to think, oh no, everyone's starting to hurt, am I starting to hurt? And I just really tried to accept that slower splits were okay, and I did. My splits dropped a few seconds, and I remember thinking as long as I can keep it around that, I'll be fine, even if I end up alone. The minute the wind kind of started coming from behind me and not hitting me front on, I just felt like a weight lift off my shoulders, and I felt like my legs naturally wanted to move faster. That was probably my favourite part of the race, was with about 3.5K to go, really going for it. And I feel like I timed it in a way where it felt good. I was moving more naturally. I was taking in the crowd. That all compounded to just, give me a really strong last 4K. When you are coming into the home straight and you have put together a good race and you're running a decent time and you're about to get the win, it is like a pure feeling of elation. Like I said, I wouldn't take those days for granted because you don't know how many you have, and again, because I've gone through like 2 pregnancies and 2 postpartum situations, like you do have to claw your way back to these places. I ran Melbourne half marathon in October and I came 5th, whereas being able to cross the line in first today is a really special feeling, and you just don't get to have wins all the time in front of a home crowd and have so much support out there.
I'll come back for those ones.
Perfect. Stop. Why? I'll probably do this dog.
What do we got here, Arch? What do we got here? Is that Ninjago?